Today we're going to be looking at rotoscoping. So what is rotoscoping? So rotoscoping is a technique in which you follow the outline and the movement of an object to extract the shot. Normally the tools are like spline tool, and I will be going through all the tools in a minute. And basically what it does, it generates a matte that will be extracting the object from the scene. So hopefully we're going to be looking at how you can extract your object, how you can manipulate your object. So at the moment, to start with, if you can please open your Nuke. Okay, so now once we are in Nuke and you've opened a blank document, I'm going to just go through Roto and try to explain the shapes and the drawing tools as well. So if I just press on O, and that's my Roto node there, and of course you can just go on the top here as well and just press Roto there. You can get Roto node there as well. You can see I've got another Roto node, so let me just do a backspace and I've got my Roto node there. So if I just double click on here, and you can see on your property palette there, you've got your output. So what really Roto does, it always generates an alpha for you. Okay, and I'll explain that to you in a minute. So we're going to go through this bottom icon there, which is called the bezier. So what is a bezier tool? So bezier tool is so bezier shapes are defined by using bezier handles. So that's the best way to describe that, because when you are working with complex shaping, the bezier handles work really smoothly and really fast and efficiently as well. Again, if I just click on my bezier, and I'm going to just create a dot one, and my second dot, what I can keep hold on that, and you can see that's a curve done already. See that? So that's my curve one. Again, I'm going to just literally create something quite. There we go. So that's my first alpha done. And if I just press A, go back to the normal mode, press A on your keyboard, that's my first alpha. So that's your bezier curve. And the really cool thing about this is, if I kind of want to add points to this, I can just simply click on this top button which says add points, like a little nib. Add points, I can just create a point there, and again I can just move my curves around, just bring that in, and really following the actual image itself. But at the moment we're just kind of experimenting, and it'd be nice if you can experiment. So if I wanted to say remove a point, I can simply click on remove point, and the point's done. I can just simply go back and add the points as well. And basically you have quite a lot of control with this, as you can see that with my pen tool, which I'm using, my Wacom tablet. It's quite handy. I can zoom in, zoom out. Again, I can select by simply pressing on just press F once. If that happens, just simply press F. It takes you back to your normal screen. And if I zoom in, and if I want to just select, and you can see I can just move my image around as well by simply hovering my my cursor on the board, and I can just simply go on select all, and then simply select that. See that? So I can literally select the shape. So now let's look at another example. Still we are on the bezier tool here. So let me just go in bezier, and remember we created some tangents there. And what we're going to do now is I'm going to just create some hard surface here. So I'm going to just simply go on my bezier, and I'm going to just simply dot dot dot, and these are quite hard shapes there. So what if I want to now create some tangents between this? So if you just click on selection there, and I can just kind of press Z, and that gives me a nice curve kind of sections. So even what I can do, if I undo this, and I can go simply on if I just want only a curve here rather than just selecting the whole law, I can just simply press on one point here, select that and press Z, Okay, and that's my curve there. Okay, so also what we can look at is different points. So if I kind of want to add a point, I can add points. There we go. And obviously it's again a smooth point added to it. So if I go back and say remove my points, I'm removing points, go back and add another cusp. So basically between these two, because it's quite a smooth there, what I can do is simply click on here, and that will be my kind of hard edge cusp there. Then smooth again, either you can press Z or you can just simply click on that same principle. If I just kind of move that in, now if I just go back to my moving tool, always remember whenever you're using any of these commands, you can, so for example, if I want a smooth play, if I just click here and I'm going to try to do something here or select or move it around, it won't move unless you go back to your select all tool. So if I just click on that, now I can move my shapes around. So okay, so again, you got your remove feather. Every point here has got this little red line, this little handle. So if I just move it up a bit, so that's my kind of feather appears in. So that's my feather in. So basically you can kind of either press Shift E by removing that, or you can just simply click on your remove feather. So if I just experiment that again, so just click on here, and then I'm going to just click remove feather, Shift E to remove the feather. Okay, so overall I think Bezier is quite a well-known tool to a lot of rotoscoping artists. They just prefer using that tool, and they can literally create a lot of kind of shapes from that. So let's move on to a cusp Bezier. Very straightforward. It's basically you don't have any kind of tangents to that. So even if I click that, I can't get any tangents. Where if I just go on my Bezier, if I just select and hold, and then you can see I can get a round shape on this. So that's the difference between those two. It's quite this gives you a hard edge, and this you can have an option of hard edge by just simply doing that, or you can just simply click on your actual points and then create a tangent between the shapes. What you can even do, you can also click on one of the handle there, and you can see that these two handles are kind of connected together. And plus what you can do is, so for example, if I want a straight line coming across here, and then I still need the curve, so I'm going to just leave this here as it is, and then I'm going to press Alt on your keyboard, and watch what happens. I can simply kind of change the only one point. So rather than working on these two, if I just undo that, for example, just press on the Alt key on your keyboard, or command on your Mac, you can just simply click on down here, and that's your straight line. So that's another way to see how really robust this rotoscope tools are, where you can really work quite quickly and efficiently. Right, so let's look at a B-spline here. And what is a B-spline? So B-splines the shapes are defined using points with variable tensions. So so if I start clicking, let me just go here. So for example, if I just kind of create a shape, and you can see already we got a nice smooth shape coming in. So if I just say, for example, if I just creating a round shape, or kind of a human hand or human fingers, that is a really good way of working in. So you can see that it's inwards and then the outwards as well. So it's kind of a really nice kind of shape. And again, the principle of creating a feather, again, I can create a feather there. If I want to just delete that, is Shift E. Okay, so again, really robust tool as well, where a lot of people prefer using this tool to create kind of complex shapes, and overall hopefully we're going to be Now, the future videos are we're gonna bring a read node in, and we're gonna work on a particular exercise where I would like everyone to start working on. And just to quickly take you through, we've got here our main kind of layering system. So you can see that every time I kind of click on a different bezier or spline tool, they're all there. So I can literally delete them by pressing on the backspace. See that they're all going to be deleted in a minute. If I just kind of start deleting them, you can even double click there and start naming them. The rule of thumb is always good to name them. Now, hopefully I'll show you in the different videos how we can name your actual bezier tools and stuff. So if I just delete all of them. Okay, so in our next video, what we're going to be looking at, we're going to look at a real life example